Okay, and I am live. Honestly, I'm just gonna be real here. I'm playing. Oh shoot, no. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I completely forgot. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Now that should work. I completely forgot that my capture, for some reason, has always been a little funky. So I always have to manually change the captured window from the games I play, and I forgot to switch it from Dying Light 2 back to or over to Human Fall Flat. Oops. But about 2 weeks ago, I went through and I completed all of the levels in Human Fall Flat. And while normally, that would be enough, that would be plenty, I I specifically remembered saying that I'll go back and I'll do all of these extra dreams or extra levels in a different stream. I forgot to unmute the game. There you go. There you go. Okay. Wait, hold on. I've just realized something. I messed up the volume drastically. There you go. Now you guys can hear it. So we're gonna start out with Thermo, and we're just gonna work our way through all of the extra levels. And while they're why don't tell me. Do not tell me I hold on. Give me a second. You guys are not hearing game audio, and I'm trying to figure out why you're not hearing game audio. No, that's not it. Wait a second. Wait a moment. I've just realized that I'm hearing game audio. And the crazy thing about me hearing game audio, I have my headphones set to mute and I have my computer set to headphone output, which means that Human Fall Flat has decided it does not want to run on my headphones for their audio. It wants to go through my speakers for some reason. So just give me a second. All right, yeah, yeah. We good? There we go. That that was too complicated. That was stupid. All right, time to finally play the dang level. After 4 minutes, time to actually start. How crazy is that? Actually starting the game that I'm here to play. That doesn't seem allowed. I'm not allowed to actually play the game that I'm streaming. What are you, crazy? What kind of lunatic would do that? All I know is I am kind of excited. Because this is a game that I literally can't stream for like 5 or 6 hours. This is gonna be like maybe at most a 2-hour stream. It really just 100% depends on how long it takes me to beat these levels. Which, if my ability to make this impromptu bridge is any indicator, it is going to take me a very long time. Which is not at all what I had in mind. No, but in all honesty, this should only be like an hour, maybe 2-hour stream. I'm pretty confident in my ability to do most of these levels quickly and still do them relatively normally, which is why I'm not doing any of the major shortcuts I know so far. I'm just playing it the way the devs intended. Although it's hard to say that anything is the way the devs intended because, well, they kind of made it so you can climb on pretty much any surface. And they knew people were going to use that. As a matter of fact, I use it all the time to skip things I just don't feel like doing. Because it's not difficult to do. Like, honestly, it's pretty easy to just say, nah, fam, and climb over that wall over there, but, like, that wouldn't save much time. So there'd really not be a big point to it. But there's also a bunch of, like, little things that you can do to help save time of just, like, what I was doing over there, where I was just kind of jumping while I ran to just give myself a slight boost of speed. It's just all the little things that slowly add up to making time saves. Which is crazy, because I've never actually speedran this game before, and I don't feel like I ever want to. I have 100% completion of the game, and that is good enough for me. I don't need to do speed runs. I've already played this game far too much. Because on Steam, I only have, like, I don't know, like 33-ish hours on this game. But that's not a good representation of the amount of time that I've put into this game. Mainly because, oh, I didn't know that was a loop back. Mainly because I played this game a lot on Xbox as well. So I probably played it more on Xbox than I have on PC. I think once my Xbox broke and I just didn't feel like getting a new one, I bought this game when it was on sale for like $10 or something, and then proceeded to go as quickly as I could through the entire game and collect all the achievements here. So I got, I want to say I got all the achievements on Xbox, or very close to, and then they kept adding, you know, new achievements, but I was up to date on achievements until it broke, if that makes sense. But I never actually got all of them, because, you know, they added more after my system was broken. I forgot what I was supposed to do here. I know I'm supposed to, like, use a hook to grab that down. I think I get the hooks from down here. Yep, that building right there. Right. Right here. Wait a second. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. So instead I will opt to do the one thing I know how to do. I'm gonna roll a snowball. I seriously don't remember what I'm supposed to do. And I can't be bothered to figure it out at this point. Like, that's above my pay grade. I'll just roll this snowball to like that elevator, then I'll bring it up, and then I'll roll it down the hill and bust open that door instead of take the time to look around and figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Because technically, this is an option. This is something I am perfectly capable of doing. I just have to remember it. No, okay, so it goes this way. Yeah. It goes this way. I seriously don't remember what the original thing to do here was. I think I was onto something with just pushing that, or pulling that staircase down. But I don't remember where to get the thing needed to pull that down. Maybe I'm able to just jump up and grab it. You know, maybe I didn't think about that. Maybe, did I even actually try, or? That's already in. Okay, I did. Can't do it. Did I ever, like, look around? No? Huh. I could have sworn there was a way to get that down. Because there's a way to go throughout this, like, whole process without... Oh. I remember now. I don't have to do it because I just busted through the gate with the snowball, but what I was supposed to do was raise this up and jump over here, so then I could grab a hook from this top one, go down there, go up the ramp or the stairs, then lower the bridge thing to climb up, you like still having the hook in hand, and essentially jumping over there, hooking onto that, going onto the roof, then jumping across and getting up there. Yeah, this game isn't the simplest at times. This game can be a handful. But it could also be pretty easy at moments, so... You know, it's... just depends on the day. It also depends on the level. Some levels are just, like, super easy, and others are unnecessarily difficult. This one's one of the, it's not too bad levels, but later on, we're gonna go to, one of my least favorite levels in the game. Simply because of just how completely obnoxious that level is. Also, in hindsight, I probably should have dealt with these stupid wires before I dropped to the bridge. But I didn't think about it. Now there's no easy way to do this. I mean, I guess there's a... Why, hello! I want to say Shown Lizard. I can't see if that is an H or a T. Hello, Shown Lizard. I looked a little closer. I can see that it's an H. How's it going? So what? Basically, I just want to explain this. In an earlier stream I went through the entirety of the base game, and I think under... Okay, cool. Good to know I said it right. But yeah, I went through the entirety of the base game in under 2 hours. So now I'm just trying to get through all of the bonus levels, or as the game refers to it, extra dreams. Because I've played this game quite a lot, and I figured that it's something I could pretty easily stream and keep good audience communication at the same time, because most of this is muscle memory for me. Even though I think I only have like 30 hours on Steam. But yeah. It's just one of these games. Oh, and I also should probably mention I'm trying to do most of the levels the intended way, but sometimes climbing is just easier. And hey, thanks for the follow, Shown Lizard. Much appreciated. I don't know what much to say about that. Because, like, as a small streamer, every follow is extremely appreciated. But since haven't been streaming for very long, I still get a little like flustered and try to figure out what I should be saying whenever I get a follow. So I'm just gonna say thanks. It is very appreciated. Hope you have a great rest of this stream, and I hope to see you around. I don't know why I said that as if you were leaving right now, or that I was leaving right now. I don't know. I just started the stream. I'm only on the first of like 6 or 7 levels. I'm gonna be here for a while. And now my favorite part, organizing. Ugh. Organizing. Ew. It's not that there's anything wrong with organizing, it's just that when the hands are this floppy, it's hard to... It's hard to deal with it. But what you're watching right now is a master at work. I promise I know exactly what I'm doing at all times. Why won't that go in? There we go. Yeah. Oh, right. No, that door doesn't work. Take me away, drill. There we go. I just really wanted to get launched. All I need is this piece of gold. So then I can go take this elevator all the way over here. Get up to the top. And of course, what everyone wishes to do. All you need to do, as another small streamer, I would say that all you really need to say is thanks for the follow, but I do think it's pretty good that you shouldn't have to worry about what you say when you get a follow. Yeah, I agree. Like, if... I think while I am a small streamer, that is the perfect opportunity and excuse for me to get a lot more personal when I thank new followers. Because since they're pretty, like, few and far, in like, pretty spaced out, I don't have to worry about getting completely, like, overrun by them, so I can actually take the time and appreciate each and every new follow. It's actually one of the few benefits of being a small streamer. You can actually take the time and get more personal with your audience than if you're like a larger streamer and you have to be thanking like hundreds of people at a time. Gives it a more personal touch. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't acknowledge like followers, but they'll acknowledge subscribers. And I'm one of the people who I don't care about if I get subscribers in the future or not. I just want I'm quite content with followers because like to me a follower is just someone who enjoys the content. A subscriber is someone who's paying for free content. It's like what well I get that it's a way to support the streamer, but it's also not necessary. Oh no. No, I fell. That's a shame. Off the edge I go. No, no. The game just tried to kick me while I was down. How rude. I think I can actually just jump up here. Yeah, I can just jump up there. No, come on. Alright, fine. I can't just jump up there. Oh, now it wants to launch me. There we go. But yeah, just know, whenever you're here, any view is completely appreciated. And even if I ever get the ability to turn on monetization or something, I'm probably just not gonna. It's pointless. I stream for a hobby. I have no interest in making it a profession. I understand that, like, a lot of people do make it a profession, and that's fine. Everyone can do what they want with their lives. But I don't plan on it. I just stream because I like to entertain people. And also because I feel like, at least with some games, kind of like Human Fall Flat, I'd consider myself to be pretty good at this game. And because of that, I think that maybe this would entertain some people. Because I have definitely played this game way too much. Like, I might sound like a bit of a broken record here, but I think I have every Steam achievement for this game, and I'm not proud of it. Now I just gotta try to remember what I'm doing. Wait, was what I'm doing even necessary? Isn't there a way to... oh, right. If I unplug this one, I can go put it over here, and instead of launching up to that platform and trying to parkour, I can just launch myself in this general direction. Nope, never mind. That doesn't work. And I accidentally pressed the ragdoll button. Oops. Of course, after I talk about being good at this game is when I start to crumble. Which is fitting for me. I don't know why, but I do know why. I haven't played this specific level in about like a year or two. But I don't remember what to do here. I think I was on the right track with this, but I didn't go down far enough. Oh, the trick was just not to jump. The trick was just not to jump while on it. Well, now I feel silly. Oh, come on. Gotta love Ragdoll RNG. Got it. There we go. And now I can just hop on out. Ignore that gap. And go and plug the other one to get a super boost. I think this is probably the earliest in a stream I've gotten a new viewer. Which is such... This game for me right now is just such a refreshing break. Because for the past 7 days, I have been streaming nothing but Dying Light 2 for multiple hours without stopping. And I could not take doing that for one more day. I just needed a break. I needed to play literally anything else. And so I came to the conclusion, what's a game I can play with muscle memory? What's a game I can play without having to think about it too much? And here we are. There we go. This is and always will be one of my favorite games. Unless this rope wants to keep screwing me over, in which case I'll reconsider. I might be rambling too much. Although I guess rambling is probably a good trait of a streamer. You know, constantly talking, filling the void. And I think I'm done with this level. And then for an achievement, if you grab here, you can grab one of these and then fall down with it, and you get an achievement for finishing the level while holding some gold. Ooh, onto Factory. This one's my favorite level in the entire game. Mainly because it just makes use of game physics and absolutely launching yourself. And it also makes use of button pressing. And who doesn't love to press a big red button? It's one of like every human being's guilty pleasures. Just pushing big red buttons. Because they're just so tempting. Alright, I can turn the lights on too. I don't have to turn the lights on, but I can.
And gat with is bendy, grin,
I think that I'm going to do my favorite portion of this level last. So I'll go get this one out of the way, because this one's not too entertaining. Or too fun, I guess. It's just time the walking. Yo, big red buttons are great. Especially if they casually destroy, like, the world. Those are the best big red buttons. Because then you can press them and immediately go, oh god, what have I done? Very similar to the game, I think it's called Don't Push the Button. Where all it is a button on a, like, big panel. And the more you push the button, the more stuff comes up. Yeah, don't push the button. Such a good game. I have not personally played it, but I've seen a lot of people play it, and it's always just one of those interesting games, because you get to see them try to figure everything out and try to keep track of what causes things to happen and how many times you have to press a button before you get a certain outcome. And man, it's fun. I think they also made a VR version. No, they definitely made a VR version. I might get the VR version. That just sounds fun. There's just something magical about being in a VR room of pretty much nothingness and just having a big red button you can push. I feel like that's the peak of VR gaming. Oh no, I'm about to get crushed. A common thing you'll see happen in this game is sometimes the hands just don't want to grab onto something. Ooh, you have a VR. VR games are freaking cool, man. I've had a VR headset for a couple of years, even though I don't use it all that often. Although there's a good reason why I don't use it. It's because I have my VR setup put in my living room, just because, you know, that's a big enough and open enough area that I can play pretty much any of the VR games without worrying about bumping into something. However, my computer is set up in my room, so if I want to play any VR games, I have to completely move my entire computer, cords and everything, just to set it up in my living room to play VR games for probably a few hours before I get tired of it or motion sick. And then my computer becomes completely inaccessible for anything other than VR games. And I like to use my computer, and I need to for work and stuff. So I often just don't set up the VR for very long. But when I do, I always have fun. I think one of my all-time favorite VR games is this lovely game called I Expect You to Die, because it's just such a fun experience. Oh, I see you're an Oculus Quest user. I have a Valve Index instead. And I think I originally had an HTC Vive, but I think I sold it. I don't remember what happened to that. I don't have it anymore, which is why I have the Valve Index. No, that's the wrong one. This one goes over here. But honestly, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the Oculus Quest users. It just sounds so convenient. Especially, yeah, the Quest 2, because it's just a completely wireless headset with no need for like a computer or anything. And every time I see that, I'm just like, I wish I got one. But they were sold out everywhere when I went to get a VR headset. So instead, I just ordered a Valve Index, because I had heard so many great things about the Valve controllers. And to an extent, most of what I heard was true. It is pretty awesome being able to move my actual fingers and have the controller or in-game hands react exactly like my hands are, which is just such a unique thing that I had never experienced before in VR. And then I look at some of the games in my Steam library, like, yep, can never play those games again because they just don't work with a lot of VR games. Like, the best example I can think of is Beat Saber. I absolutely love Beat Saber. It's such a great game, and it's a fun and interesting game to play, especially if you mod it. However, after getting the Valve Index, the controllers just don't line up with the sabers anymore. So it became extremely difficult to play, mainly because I was used to playing it on an HTC Vive, and where the controllers for those are basically just sticks that lined up perfectly with the index. Oh, oops. Not the index. With the controllers, or virtual sabers, or whatever. So much to the point where it just didn't feel the same on index, and I couldn't get used to it because it was like a couple of inches off of where my hands were. Beat Saber is kind of expensive, and unless you're capable of modding Beat Saber, it is 100% not worth it. The modding community is what makes that game fun. Because the base game really does not have a lot of content, to the point where if you can't mod it, you get like just the campaign, and there's not a whole lot of like fun and exciting songs without paying for DLC. However, I I, I don't know if it's moddable on Quest. I've never actually had to look into it because the main thing that happens when modding it. All right, no, don't worry about it. It's all good. I will see you next time you're here. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm still gonna be ranting about Beat Saber though. That's just gonna happen. Because I think, if I remember correctly, a lot of the Beat Saber modding comes from a separate application that runs on your computer as you play. So I'm trying to think if there's like a Quest version. I'm just genuinely not sure there is. But I Expect You to Die is phenomenal. It is such a good game. Alright, I'm building a lever. I always forget that I'm building a lever. This game is weird. And that's part of the charm of it. Okay. Time to build the lever. Oh, right, the parts are reusable. I forgot about that. After this stream ends, I'm gonna research if Beat Saber is moddable on Quest. Just because I want to know. If it is, I might might buy a Quest eventually. If not, then I am just gonna stick to my Valve Index. Although I do miss my HTC Vive every now and then. Because in terms of VR, each headset has something different to offer. While sure, the Valve Index has its more like advanced controllers, its headset itself isn't as great. However, with the HTC Vive, the controllers are a little funky at times. However, they're overall, the headset visuals are better, and the controllers are made for more games than the Valve Index. Because a lot of games were only built with with Vive and Oculus controllers in mind. Alright, hold on. Circle, triangle, hourglass. But because that most controllers were only built with those two headsets in mind, the Index isn't supported on as many games as either of the other headsets, which makes it significantly harder to find good games on. However, most games still support Index. It's just not as good as their support for HTC Vive or Oculus, because, you know, that's kind of what they were made for. These are just the things that I think about very often. These are the things I've been thinking about ever since I purchased an Index. And that unending buyer's guilt of, I should have just waited for a different one to come back in stock instead of paying $1,000 for a headset. For a VR headset. Although what annoyed me is that one of the games that I really wanted, because I like saw trailers and commercials for or whatever, and I was like, whoa, that looks super fun and super cool. I'm gonna get a VR headset again and I'm gonna play those games. And then I got the headset before actually researching the game, only to realize that the game was a Oculus Quest exclusive. Oops. Should have thought about that. Oh well, nothing I can do about it now. I already bought the headset. There's nothing that will change that fact. I think I've had it for like I was gonna say a year, but that's not true. I think no, hold on. It might be a year. I genuinely do not remember how long I've had my headset for. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I realize I might have had my Valve Index for a year. Because I think I got it. I got my computer around, I want to say January last year. And I know I got my VR headset only a couple months after that, because I knew that my computer was in fact VR compatible. Oh, man. I do not know how I got back onto this platform. actually need any of that stuff. I thought I was gonna have to build one more bridge for a second, then I remembered, no, I don't. I just have to place this there. Okay. It's coming back to me. Oh wait, I just remembered, I think this is the end of the level. I think this is the last little bit of the level. Oh man, it's been 45 minutes and I'm only just now finishing the second level. This might be a while. What happened? Oh, right, the walls just fall. And they take their precious time too. Yep, this is the end. This is the last little bit of the level. Because that end portal is the exit. I just have to wait for this elevator. And away I go. Okay, alright, what? Why did it immediately try to make me quit? Ooh, golf! I love this one! It's by no means my favorite, but it's still a good one. Because it gives me a golf club. I want the blue one. I want the blue one. All right, hold on. Let me just pick up the golf club in a golf club way. Yeah, this is good enough. Well, I mean, all right, I'll take it. That's a birdie. I think I don't think any of these courses actually have like a set par. So, you know, technically that could have been par. All I know is it wasn't a hole in one. It was at least a hole in two. But golf is a good level. Because, as you might have guessed, the entire gimmick of this level is just simply that it is golf. There is no other explanation required. It is just golf. It is just golf. Come on, and we're good. Now that's a hole in one. By technicality. Oh, is this the cave? I don't want to do the cave. Hold on. Take me up there. Come on. I'm not doing the cave. I don't like caves. I think there's actually an achievement for just doing exactly this. Just saying no thanks to the cave and walking away. Whee! I don't think there's any point to this. This is just fun. Oh. I didn't mean to land on the button. That time it was intentional. Oh. Not that. I'm not going down that easily. No way. I will use that near reset experience as a way to get a little further ahead. I think, oh yeah, the golf cart, I just move back and forth. There's nothing I can do there. I can't steer it, but I can drive it off the ledge if I really want to. Man, I am not drinking enough water. That hand is not grabbed on, is it? No, of course it wasn't. Why would it be? Why would my hands actually grab in a game about grabbing things? That's just crazy. That's just insanity. Why on earth would they do that? Just doesn't make sense. I will grab this golf club with two hands. There we go. Oh no, look at that. I totally hit the ball. Let's follow it. Oh boy. Oh well, I guess that's a gutter ball. I don't care that it's the wrong sport. It's a gutter ball. All right. Was that a shortcut or was that like a terrible setback? Cuz I can't move that. Oh no, I can just go down here. What does this do? Oh, I see. So I can do that. Then I can get that to that pocket. Then once it's at the top of its height, I can switch it to that. So it then goes in the hole. And I think it powers that windmill, which I can then use to just go through. Never mind, I can use to go up. Yeah, that's the one. This game is just needlessly complicated sometimes. Especially in the most recent level. I don't understand why they decided to add realistic magnet physics, as well as make like part of the level of an actual thing where you have to straight up reverse the polarity of a magnet in order to progress. It's just stupid. It's too much. I get what they were going for, but it's just too much. Does this stop? Yeah, okay. And away I go, I believe. All right, the best part about golf. The end of the level. I shall become the golf ball. There we go. Will I get a hole in one? We will find out now, won't we? Ignore me just pathetically flopping around inside the golf ball. I thought I'd be able to escape from the golf ball at the last second. Select level extra dream. I just escaped. Oh, cool. I remember doing City. I remember doing City. City's another one of these interesting ones where it's not that it's not fun, it's just a lot to take in. Like here, where I gotta get launched. Or here, where I have to play pinball bowling Yeah, I don't get it either. Well, I hope that works. Anyway, let's set up the successful one. Nope, that's already guttered bald. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna let it go now. Dang it. The timing on this is so weird because they're not all in sync. The third one is slightly more out of sync than the rest of them. Plus, even if you full speed hit the ball, it goes pretty slow. All things considered, for pulling the launching mechanism all the way back, it really doesn't go very fast. Like you could physically roll the ball faster than it decides to travel. Right. I remember what to do here. Now I rotate it. And now I wheel this into place. You know, it's taken me until just now to remember that since I don't have chat overlay on, I probably just look insane with me talking to other people. Oh no, I guess because the Twitch follow system. Okay, yeah, no, I look sane. Probably. I'll find out. I'll find out eventually. Probably, I don't know. Someone will tell me eventually. I already forgot what I'm doing. I don't remember this level much. I remember bits and pieces. I remember I was playing this level at one point while I was just absolutely ignoring what was happening. I remember that much for sure. Like, I think I was in call with someone, like in a Discord call with someone, and I just was not paying attention. I was straight up just playing this. Oh, I see. I see. I don't put those on the buttons. I put them on the little pedestals. Then I hit the buttons, and it gets slotted into place. And then from there, I can probably climb the, boxes. Yup. Oh, and I think that since the light turned green, they can't move anymore. To stop it from, like, being super annoying when I'm trying to climb it. Yeah, that makes sense. I think now, I just ride the wind. Very, very slowly. I'm talking like painful levels of slow. Painful levels of slow. Alright, time to grab the crossbow bolts of my color. Alright, I walk over here and then I shoot the targets. I might as well be Hawkeye, because I'm not missing. Ignore the, like, 2 times that I missed, alright? We don't have to talk about those. Or that. I think because I was moving, it got weird. Correction, I don't need that anymore. I think someone just skid out in front of my house. Which is, like, weird flex, but okay. I live in a small neighborhood. I don't know who's in a rush to skid on out of here, but... like, chill? Maybe? Honestly, I could do this the normal way, or I could do this the super easy way. Sure, it's gonna snap my neck, but whatever. It is not important. Neck safety is irrelevant. In a world where everyone is made of Play-Doh, the safety of one's neck is pointless. Especially because I have a super protectful space helmet on. I'm not gonna get any concussions. Oh, I was facing the wrong way, wasn't I? I sure was. Right? Where's it gonna say I was? Dunk contest. There we go. I was supposed to dunk the ball. Not my head. Oh, I only needed the one dunk. Well, I'm gonna take this with me anyway. Perhaps I can dunk again. No, give me back the ball. It stole my ball. Why? This is the part that I remember. I just turned my brain off and just went parkour mode. Never mind, I give up on life. I'm a failure. Okay. Do I even have to jump to the second one? No, I don't. So why was I? I can just... Yeah. There. Done. I don't know. Why was that such a struggle for me to comprehend? Bada bing, bada boom. It's as easy as that. Okay, well, maybe not as easy as that. Well, I guess falling is pretty easy. I forgot I'm supposed to do the monkey bars. I can just kind of take that off. So I don't have to deal with that anymore. Oh, right, it's like bowling, but with a hammer. There we go. That might be a strike. I didn't actually expect that to be a strike. I'm gonna be real here. I genuinely did not expect that to work. I'll go up one more level just to be safe. I don't want to accidentally fall off and have to do it all over. Oh, I'm at the end. Well, I'm kind of at the end. All I have to do is go mess with those 4 power sources using a glider. Man, where does that seem familiar? Using gliders to get around. Sounds almost like a certain game I've been playing recently. Oh man, I should not have let go of the glider. Oh, what a fool I was. Because now I have to fall all over again. Oh, that one's rainbow? That's cool. I don't care. I'm going for the light blue one again. Although if I wanted, I could probably go for the pink one. Both fit my color scheme. Oh, right, I forgot. It is just 10 times more effective to hold this with one hand. As is the case with, like, any swinging or movement related thing in this game. I don't know why this is surprising to me. It has always been extremely easy to just do this all with one hand. Wait a second. This is where I'm supposed to go. Oh. Right, I have to catapult this. Yeah, I think it tells me exactly which one to line it up with too. Cause it likes being helpful. Anyway. I believe that's a strike. Close enough. It worked. And I think this will just take me upwards a little. Yeah, alright, good enough. Looking at it, I don't think I can make it to the blue without hitting one of these. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it. Up I go. Slowly but surely. Hey, you know what? I'm going to the secret room. I figure why not.
He shoots, he scores!
Give me just a moment here. Oh yeah, epilepsy warning, I believe. No, maybe. But then these just fly wherever I throw them, and they bounce and everything, and they don't. It's like the Windows screensavers. But they're always spinning, so if I just grab them, if I just grab them, it automatically gives me like an insanely good throw. I might as well be an Olympic medalist with this. Wait, if these things float, hold on.
He shoots, he scores!
I have an idea. No, it almost worked. It almost worked. I tried. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for this meddling thing called gravity. Wait, what? Wait, then what was with the bowl? Wait, what was with the bowling thing? If the green one is still there, I thought. Well, this is awkward. I am very much falling here. Yeah, I don't really think there's much to do. Oh, wait a second. I might be able to save this. Because this might get me some pretty solid height. No, it didn't. But it might have given me enough height to get over that wind. I'm going to ignore the fact that it would have been significantly faster to just simply fall and start over. But that's not the life I live. That's not the life I have chosen. I have chosen violence. Come on. At this rate, I might be able to hit it. Come on. Alright, we're good. I got it. Boop. And now on to the blue one. Boop. And then from the blue, I might be able to screw it. It would just be faster to respawn. I'm not gonna keep lying to myself saying that, I can make it. No, I can't. I definitely gotta restart on that one. Wait for the fans. There we go. I think I fell so quickly earlier because I forgot that the drones take a couple seconds to start up. Anyway, that is the end of the city. Oh man, I think that's it for the fun ones. Yep, that's it for the fun ones. Now on to the normal ones. The ones that are just not that great, honestly. Oh. Right, do I have to, like, push the car? Yeah, I gotta push the car. I gotta push the car. We're now at the point in the levels where I'm gonna commit grievous acts of vandalism. Vandalism of the game's integrity. In other words, I'm gonna climb shit. And I'm gonna cheat by climbing shit. I'm gonna climb whatever I don't want to deal with. Because trust me, watching me climb for like 10 seconds is gonna be a lot more appealing than watching me get annoyed at a puzzle for 30 minutes. What? Come on. Topple over. Well, I guess I'm the one that toppled over. Oh, crowbar. That was helpful. That crowbar did wonders. Why did I need the crowbar? I feel like the crowbar was supposed to be useful. And then I just decided that I didn't feel like it. And I skipped the part I needed the crowbar for by just grabbing it. Oh, here's the blue cord. Here's the blue cable. I will get one end of this plugged in. Is totally what I would say if I didn't just remember that I need to go get this platform all the way over first so I don't get screwed over. Come on. Come on. There we go. I think I probably could have done that on the other end too, but come on, you little human fall flatter. Get your upper body strength into it. Come on. Then I think I can place this right there. And it's trying to give me a warning because, you know, the box can't clear that, but I don't need the box to clear it. I have this thing called the a miraculous ability to jump and climb, which I would love to demonstrate, but it's not looking likely. Come on. There we go. Now I can just kind of push this off. That's not important anymore. This is, though. Come here. Come here, power generator thing. You can sit right there. I'll plug in the blue. I said, and I'll plug in the blue, and then I'll plug in the red. I'll plug in the red, and then the world will open in front of me. Ooh, a pickaxe. Come on, I want the pickaxe. We play in Minecraft now. Whatcha? But actually, whatcha? Man, I'm not good at Minecraft. Why did I need this? I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, that does nothing. Time to investigate. Okay, that also does nothing. I'd assume this raises it. Yeah, okay. And I assume letting go of it. Yep, alright, well. There's probably a more complex solution here, but I'm pretty sure I can just wedge it with the pickaxe. How you gonna move if I just cram a pickaxe inside of this? You aren't. In complete honesty, I was not sure if that was going to work. But let me just say, I am extremely glad that it did. Hey. Well. That's an interesting medical condition I seem to have. There we go. He had to go. He had it coming. I had to do it to him. Yeah, that's fair. I got what was coming to me. Oh, do I actually have to... I actually have to clear the road. Because I think I need this stupid platform to get across. Come on. Out of the way. Out of the way, you big old boulder. But it's not just a boulder, it's a rock. Hardy har har. I've made the SpongeBob joke, therefore I am the pinnacle of comedy. Of course, absolutely. I said it so no one else has to. You're welcome. And you might be thinking, did you just set yourself up for your own joke? Oh, maybe. Technically, yes. But it wasn't intentional. So I'm gonna say, you know what, by technicality, yeah, no, I definitely did. But I am already sick and tired of clearing rubble. I mainly just hope that the path's clear enough. Fortunately for me, I think the path is in fact clear enough. What? What is blocking? Is it this? That's not an issue anymore. Is it this? Well, that's not an issue anymore. So move. Yeah? Alright, we're good. I hate the camera angles in this game, which is crazy because it's controlled entirely by me. I am complaining about a feature of this game that I have full control over. Ain't that just wacky? But what's crazy about the camera angles is that I actually have a lot less control than it would appear. Because I can't control what's stuck behind. Oh, right. I don't actually have to go up here, do I? No, I don't. I think I actually just have to jump up here. I think... Yep, that one's movable. That one's not movable. What am I looking for? Oh, that box. I bet that box is movable. There are a few levels in this game that once I got all the achievements in, I never look back on. This is one of those levels. Because it's not nearly as fun as the other levels in this game. Now, I'm not saying this level's bad. I'm just saying there's better options. You feel me? Yeah, you get it. Alright, maybe I should get the thing off the tree first. On second thought, I don't think I can get it off the tree, so what if I just give it more slack? That ought to work. Yeah, that worked. Alrighty, well. Obviously, now the only thing to do is to fly the plane, am I right? No? Okay. Well, how do I move it? Is it stuck? It is. It's stuck on the chain. Oh, and of course my hands don't want to grab onto this. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Love it when that happens. I'm not getting frustrated. You're getting frustrated. Why is this chain so stupidly heavy? And now why is it so stupidly light? I'm not being picky. I would love to have consistency. That's all. The chain can either be light or it can be heavy. I don't really want it to be both. Like, it's heavy enough to the point where even when it's loose on one end, it's still enough to completely change the direction a plane is going to the point where it might screw me over. But it's not heavy enough for me to not be able to lift it. I just don't like this level. I think one of the vague memories I have of this level is the mild frustration that I dealt with when I got near the end. Because if I remember correctly, this game, this entire level just teases you by putting airplanes everywhere, and then there's not a single one that you can fly, and that just broke my heart. I don't care if flying in this game would be awful. I want to fly. If you're gonna tease me with airplanes, at least give me a flyable one. And this is not where I'm supposed to go. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, this is a thing. Honestly, I probably could have just climbed it. I'm gonna be real here. I probably could have just climbed to the top of that and saved myself like 5 minutes. Oh, I recognize this elevator. This leads down to the mine shaft. Why would I want to go back down there? Oh, it just had a delayed reaction. I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, look, it's just the mine shaft. What's the big deal? Does it want me to move this table and then use this table to climb up and grab like a wire or something that's sitting at the top of this? Well, it's not quite a wire, but it is a battery. Am I back in the beginning? This is the beginning. I don't want to be here. I just want this and I'll leave. Sorry, I drank water and now I'm just... I want to preserve my throat by not talking. It just seems like such a nice concept right now. I'm honestly not used to talking this much. I am normally I'm a relatively quiet person. A lot of my friends would completely disagree with that statement. However, the fact is, I don't really talk when no one is around. I stay pretty much silent. Because it's one of those things where it's like, if no one's around to hear it, why would I be talking? I just don't understand. I just don't see a point to it. And so, for the most part, I just stay relatively quiet. Okay. Now, listen here, you little shit. You are going to stay plugged in. No. You get back in there. I have never been so quick with a just turn and latch on to the nearest thing. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh. Oh, silly me. I almost just chucked that box off the cliff. I didn't even consider for a moment that I was supposed to climb it. Alright, no, we're not doing this. Is this movable? Sure shit is, alright. You get on there. Come on. Alright, well, alright. I guess I'll move it a little to get it out from under that pipe. So that now I can just whip this up and just... There. I'll even adjust it a little. I'll adjust this stupid Ice Cube's hat. No. Don't you just love it when you're trying to play a very physics-based game and your hands grab two different objects? Because that's my favorite. I don't care. I'm not doing that a second time. You could not pay me to deal with ice bricks in this game any more than once. I hate them with a passion. Now don't get me wrong, I am no extremist here, but whoever thought that the ice bricks would be a good addition to this game, they deserve the death sentence. They deserve the death penalty for what they have done. It's not fun. It doesn't add to the game. It is just the most annoying and overly sensitive part of this game. Because if there is even a tiny goddamn pixel of that ice brick that so much as grazes the sunlight, the entire thing starts to melt. So the only way to get past it is to cover, or is to cover it. But as I have said, if even a small fraction, even a singular pixel of that ice cube is exposed, it will start to melt to the point where you can no longer reach the top of whatever you're climbing. And I hate it. I hate it with a burning passion. Look at that snow machine. Look at that. Is this the exit? Yeah. But I think there's a snowball on top of the house. Oh. Well, ho ho ho. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I guess I guess I'll just go inside. I'll leave. I thought, maybe I can go down the chimney. Maybe. No, I don't want to do laboratory, or lumber, or red rock. Yeah, I'm good. Maybe I'll do one of these. Yeah, maybe I'll do one of these. Which one was good? Which one do I remember being good? I remember flying in that one. A lot of these are just... Okay. No, I won't do any of those. But I've been trying to stream for 2 hours and I'm 20 minutes short of that. I guess I can just like talk or something. Actually, you know what? I know what I'll do. By the way, this isn't a bit. I'm actually gonna go run to the bathroom real quick. Okay, I'm back. I've decided what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll go to this one. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just gonna do any of them real quick. It's just a great way to kill like 20 minutes. Because while most of this stuff, honestly, doesn't work that well. Oh shit! Do I want light blue? I want light blue. I'll take light blue over turquoise. I'm actually proficient in snowboarding in this game specifically. I'd imagine it's relatively similar to how you would snowboard in real life, honestly. The only difference is can't really do the camera on this because you have to be looking front and back so your board actually goes the correct way. And then you can jump every now and then to give yourself some speed boosts and all that jazz. Or to force your way up a slope or something. Or to move without a slope. It's just that's just how it works. That's just how we operate. Now that I'm on a slope again, I can just chill. But like if you're snowboarding in this game, you gotta like face this way. If you want to go to the right, you just press forward. If you want to go to the left, you hold back. I've gone too far. Nope, we're good. We're good. I'm fine. But standing like straight forward like this, or at least putting the camera straight forward, doesn't work too well because it constantly tries to even your feet out. And as a result, it ends up messing with your feet too much. Right, and it like will turn your board horizontal. Like it'll do this while you're going down a slope. I really don't know how to explain it. Imagine this, but facing that way. That is all. Yeah, this is a nice way to kill 20 minutes. Now, 15. I've never actually gotten to the bottom of this slope before, by the way. I was about to say I've gotten close, but that's just a bold-faced lie. I have not gotten far in this at all. Mainly because I hadn't figured out how to do snowboarding in this game yet. So as a result, I just fell off the cliff. But now I've kind of gotten the hang of it. I'm probably gonna get hit by a hammer in just a second, but I'm starting to gain some real speed here. Hey, I didn't get hit by a hammer. That's nice. That's always lovely. Oh no. We're good. We're good. I don't think this is how you're supposed to ride a snowboard. There we go. Jumping is the most effective method of turning. I believe I have come to a stop. I believe I have come to a complete stop. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to jump. There we go. Now I've gotten the momentum again. now I can safely say that I am at least moving. That's a good thing. Well, this isn't great. Hold on. Nah, hold on. I can just jump it. I can probably just jump it. I could not just jump it. I've never gotten to the bottom before, so I'm not just gonna give up and die. I'm gonna climb. Totally not just because that kills more time. Oh no, actually, letting myself fall and die would kill more time, because then I would have to go restart the full thing just to get back down here. However, I don't want to do that. What's that? What's this? What is this, a jar? I get it. I have to, like, physically grab those stars. No way in hell am I doing that. Ski lifts are fun. They're just nice and peaceful. I feel like since I've already finished pretty much everything I set out to accomplish today, this is going to be the first time I've said I'll do a 2-hour stream, and then actually done a 2-hour stream. I feel like last time I tried to do that with Dying Light, then I got distracted, and went through an actual hour. Sorry, does that say turntable? Oh, yeah, wait, that's... Yeah, this is the multiple one that's essentially just like an inner tube. I love that. I am probably gonna go with one of these, though. I'll go with this one specifically. Alrighty. See ya. Woo! Sorry, I gotta like focus for a second. And I've royally butchered this. That's it, I'm just gonna jump. There we go. Is that a tube? That looks like a tube. My instincts kicked in. I saw that there was a gap, and I jumped. Well, this is unfortunate. I can either save the board or I can save myself. I am honestly not sure I can do both. Alright, whatever. I did neither. I, for certain, did neither. Alright, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in one of these. Which, by the way, is very hard to do. I'm not saying it's hard to operate. I'm saying it is hard to get my little feetsies in there. I think I did it. I did. We're good. I'm now in a bobsled. Let's see if this works any better. Considering the entirety of the track I've seen so far has just been tubes. This should work fine. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, alright. This hasn't worked at all. What's the point of this? If it doesn't want to work, why design it like that? Hold on. I think I can get onto that blue one. There we go. Well, I have fallen again. And you know what? Wait, what does this say? Very snippet. Oh. Okay, well. You know what? This almost worked out for me. I think it would have worked slightly better if I had gotten set up before I took off. But that doesn't seem likely, as these bobsleds are like super cool, but they don't like to get your feet in there. You know what? This is fine. I'll figure out a way to make this work. As long as I don't let go, I should be safe. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Come on, get in there. Oh boy. Oh my. I think I almost hit a rebound off that. Alright. We'll go with the last and final option. The turntable. I should have no issues finding a spot to grab onto. Oh wow. Okay. Please don't flip upside down. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, this is unironically the easiest to control so far. All I have to do is just turn sharp in a direction. Yeah, see, just like that. We're fine. Oh, my feet came undone. Oh no. This is not ideal. Oh, it's fine. I got my foot in a crouched position in a different one. We're good. I'm just, you know what? I'm squatting for lower gravity. That's what it is. For like a lower center of gravity to you know, help make the difference. I regret everything. that I've done to get here. Oh, I'm going through the secret tunnel. Hell yeah. Although it's not as cool if I'm going with my head being dragged through the floor. Come on. Oh, one of my feet are free. Okay, I gotta grab onto this thing then. Well, I'm so glad I decided to grab on. That made such a difference. Alright, one final time. One final time, specifically with... We're going with specifically this pink bobsled. Because this might give me enough time to get my feet in there. You know, maybe I should have probably moved the other ones out of the way. So, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll come get this one, throw it out of the way, and throw it out of the way. I know how I'm supposed to use the bobsleds based on a different level by this same. This is a community level. I don't know precisely what the name is, but I can actually I think I might be able to. Okay, yeah, it's Steep Top of the World. It is a workshop level. So it's user submitted. I just wanted to have fun with it. Oh, right. I forgot I'm supposed to lay down for this one. You play... it depends. If you're on console, then unfortunately, you just simply can't. But if you're on Steam... then you go to the store page, or not store page, you just go to the game in your library, and there's a workshop button, and you can go there and browse a bunch of, okay, yeah, cool. If you're on PC, you can just go to the game on Steam, and, like, on the same page that you would boot it up while you're on Steam itself, you can download workshop levels and skins and all that stuff. I think you can, yeah, you can also do it from in-game with this little button right here. So you go to select level, and you can go to subscribe levels, which is the ones that you've already downloaded, and you can go to Open Steam Workshop, which opens the area that you pick your levels. I hope that helps. Let's see. I'll do this one for a little bit. No, this is not new. This has been around for at least 2 years. I can guarantee you at least that much. I mainly know that because I've been doing workshop levels since I first downloaded the game on PC like 2 years ago. As a matter of fact, once the pandemic started, I specifically remember playing through a couple workshop levels while I was in class instead of actually paying attention. Good times, good times. But yeah, I think it also has tools to create your own levels. Although that stuff has always been far beyond what I care enough to do. I like playing levels. I don't want to go through the effort to make them myself. Oh. I have become wedged in the snow. There we go. I'm free. Whee! But yeah, the Steam Workshop has a bunch of really fun levels, and they also have like pre-made skins and stuff. The one I'm currently using I made myself, but the second one I have set up is straight up just Luigi. Downloaded that one off the workshop. Works like a charm. I used to use that one. Yeah, I completely agree. I remember when I first played through this game, I was like, oh wow, that's cool, but the levels are... there was only like 10 or so levels, and I was just like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool, but like, now that I've beaten these levels once, there's not a lot of replay value in this game, because, you know, if a lot of it is solving puzzles, then going back through, you already have all the answers to solve said puzzles. So it was kind of like one of the games where it's, yeah, it's cool, I love it, but, you know, you can only play it like 2 or 3 times before you're just completely tired of it. And then I noticed that they had the workshop content, and I was like, wow, this is actually super cool. I can do a whole lot more than I originally thought I could. And it just kind of remade the game for me. Oh wow, these ones are... There we go. But not everything on the Steam Workshop is going to be good. I'm saying that from experience. Some of them, you can tell, like, whoever made it didn't really bother to play test it or anything. Because some of them are just straight up unbeatable. And then some of them just are so simple or boring that it's not so super fun. However, there is definitely a lot of good ones out there. I was just playing this one because it's just a nice little time filler. Takes up a lot of time, is honestly kind of fun, and it helped me reach my 2-hour goal, even though I finished all the actual levels in this game about 30 minutes ago. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. That means a lot. Or, correction, thanks for the follow, Mutant Skipper. It means a lot to me. I honestly did not expect this stream in specific to be the stream that I've gotten the most followers on. This little throwaway stream that I was doing because I simply didn't want to play Dying Light 2 for the 8th day in a row. So I was like, what can I play to just not do that? And I was like, I looked at all the games that I have downloaded, and I was like, Human Fall Flat. That one I can go do. Didn't expect it to be my most successful stream. That's funny to me. And yeah, no problem. This is one of the very few games that I'm very, very knowledgeable on. Dying Light 2 is in fact the zombie game. However, it's well known for both its amazing zombies and also its extremely well made like parkour and platforming, which is the main reason I love that game. Because I'm not the biggest fan of like zombies games, because I'm like, all right, yeah, the concept has been used like 100 times before. It's nothing new. However, I absolutely love games that put an emphasis on parkour and like platforming, because not a whole lot do it the same way. Like, there's a lot of games that do 2D or 3D parkour, yeah, but there's not a whole lot of games that make it look and feel pretty realistic for the most part. Because the parkour in Dying Light is something I could definitely see a normal human being being capable of for the most part. It does get ridiculous at some times. I liked Black Ops 2 Zombies. Didn't care for anything afterwards until Cold War. I've actually, personally, I've never really played any of the Black Ops games, especially not any of the zombie game modes. I think I played Black Ops 2 Zombies with a few friends in my time, and then besides that, I've never even personally owned one of the games. I think actually the only Call of Duty game that I've ever owned was Modern Warfare 3. I didn't even buy it. It just showed up in my house, and I was just like, I'm okay with this. And besides that, I have never purchased a Call of Duty game. But I've played a few when I'm over at other people's houses. Like, my friend once had a LAN party where all we did was play Call of Duty Black Ops. And, like, all of them kind of grew up on the game. And I was just sitting here like, yes, I've played this, like, once. And so I was kind of the dead weight. Cold War Zombies Outbreak was different, but gets boring after a few days. Honestly, I feel like most games that have repetition can easily get boring. But I'm waiting on Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I'm sorry, what? I can't tell if that's an actual thing or if you're just messing with me here. What Bomb Rush Cyberpunk? I'm so confused. I am so out of the loop on gaming. I just have games, and I don't really buy more after a certain point. Oh. Oh my. I got a lot of height on that jump. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, for the final jump, I'm going to soar. Unless I hit that wall, we're good. Whee! There we go. Alright, I held the wrong button. Game like JSRF, Sunset Overdrive. Okay, I know what one of those is. I know what Sunset Overdrive is. JSRF. What is JSRF? I might know that, but I don't. I'm not great with acronyms. JSRF. God, I feel like I do not read about gaming a lot. Man, I am the kind of person who doesn't research games at all. I just, if something pops up on my Steam, Jet Set Radio Future. Okay, Jet Set Radio. Gotcha. I do know what Jet Set Radio is. I've never played it, but I do know what it is. Okay. We're good. I don't feel as old now. I don't feel as out of the loop. But I'm honestly, I don't research new games or anything. If I just get shown an ad on Steam or like on the Steam store, I'm like, oh, yeah, that kind of looks cool. Or, I don't really care about that. There's no in between here. It's straight. I either see an ad for a game or I don't. That is it. That is how I learn about games. Although I think that's mainly just because that's how I've always done it. I grew up as a kid who didn't really use the internet that much, so I would always learn about new games from like TV commercials. As a matter of fact, I think the first time I ever pre-ordered a game was when I saw a commercial for like Super Mario Bros. Wii or whatever. Okay, I have been looking at and debating if I want to get one of the Batman games, only because I've just been memeing on Dying Light 2 and pretending to be like a vigilante. And so I would keep jumping off like rooftops and high edges and landing on people yelling vengeance. It got so extreme to the point where I started calling myself Dropkick Man, because I would lurk in the shadows and then drop kick a man to death and then go back into the shadows before anyone saw me. And then I've heard nothing but good things about the Witcher series, but whenever I see games like that, I always think that they're gonna be like too big and too overwhelming. Like I could never get into Skyrim or Fallout because there was just too much to do that I got overwhelmed and I couldn't sit down for long enough to pay attention and actually figure out what I was supposed to do. That's kind of why I love games like Halo and Human Fall Flat and Dying Light. Because there's always an objective and it always kind of points you in the right direction with minimal reading. Like with Halo, it will just put an objective where you need to go. In Human Fall Flat, all the levels are pretty linear, and it's often like you push a button. It took like 2 years to beat in 3 months. Okay, yeah. See, that's a lot of time commitment. I've never put that much time into any game in my life. Hold on, let me go pull up Steam. Let me find my most played game and how many hours I have on said game. All recently played. All games. My highest played game is Don't Starve Together with 240 hours on record. However, I am 100% sure I accidentally left that game running for like 3 to 4 days on the start screen. However, my second highest played game is Stardew Valley with 189 hours on record, and I never once left that game running overnight. So I think Stardew Valley is technically my most played game. All right, let's see. Obviously didn't play every day, but explored and looted. Second, Halo 5. I wasn't the biggest fan of Halo 5. Don't get me wrong, I loved the gameplay, but one of my favorite features that was in every single Halo game up to that point was split screen co-op for the story. And I absolutely loved that because I would always have either like one of my family members or like one of my friends play along with me, and it was always just an absolute blast. And then when they said that Halo 5 was going to have a multiplayer campaign, I was like, oh, dope. I can play like this really cool game with one of my friends. Then it turned out to be up to 4 players co-op, but you couldn't split screen at any point in time during the game, and that was like one of the biggest things that I loved about Halo. So to me, Halo 5 was a great game, but it was a little disappointing. Yeah, I think that's part of why they did it. They were trying to push Xbox profits up by giving people a reason to get like the newest console, or to get a second one so they could play with the family. Yeah, no, I completely agree. They advertised it as if you could play multiple players on one console, like you could with every Halo game in the past, and then that's what I was expecting up until the day I got the game on release and was like trying to figure out how to start up like a split screen co-op, and then I quickly learned that it was not an option. I can't believe they would do that. And like it was such a disappointment too, cuz that game would have been so fun. That game would have been so fun with split screen co-op because I didn't have none of my friends have Xbox. Okay, well actually I think one of them does, but I didn't I didn't know them at the time that the game came out. So I couldn't play it with them. The only people that I could play the game with at the time were people who didn't have an Xbox, and therefore I couldn't play the game with them. I couldn't play the game with my squad, and it was a shame. I think even Halo 4 had 4-player split screen. Now, don't get me wrong, it didn't have a 4-player split screen campaign, but it still had 4-player split screen online lobbies and stuff, where like 4 people could connect from the same console and they could go play online or they could play a local game, and you could have plenty of fun with that. Same with my personal favorite, Halo Reach, because Halo Reach was phenomenal. And then with Halo 5, it's like you can't, not allowed. Can't do that. No thank you. No way. Halo 4 had terrible mechanics in my opinion. No, I agree. Halo 4 didn't have the best mechanics, but it was still 4-player split screen for like online lobbies and 2-player co-op campaign, which that was enough for me. That was enough for me to enjoy it. Although, as I've said, my favorite Halo game was Halo Reach because it had beautiful gameplay. It had some amazingly unique levels. It had some amazing game modes, like my absolute favorite, Infected, because it was always fun to play that with a couple friends. I think one of my fondest memories was I was playing Infected on, I think it was the Spire. Yeah, no, Halo Reach has such a great story. I think apparently, from what I've heard, the player character from Reach, I think his name was like Noble Six or something. He's he's alive. He's alive. He makes a comeback. He's out there. But yeah, no, the it was such an interesting thing where in every Halo game before that, it's been like, Master Chief saves the day and everyone walks out. With this, it was every single member of your team either died or one of them just disappeared. We don't know where he went. But there was never anything more heart-dropping than current objective survive. Current objective survive was the greatest way to all right, hold on. Let me I'm having fun with this conversation. I'll put it on this screen just because I don't know. This is good enough. I don't really have a screen for just chatting. So I'll leave it on my be right back, but I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just enjoying a conversation here. But the ending of Halo Reach is so great because that desperate struggle of trying to stay alive against a endless wave of of the aliens. And it's just like you think in the back of your head there is hope that you can do it. And then it just slowly overbears you with just more and more enemies to the point where it becomes impossible to win. They killed off ODST Rookie too. Okay, honestly, I don't think I ever played any of the ODST games. I truly believe I've only played like 3 to 4 Halo games, honestly. Might be 5. I played, I think in the order I played them, I played Reach, I played Halo 4, and I played Halo 5. And then I think somewhere in there, I played a bit of Halo 3 ODST, but I could never get into it. Mainly because I missed the ability to jump. I can't play a Halo game without having some decent jump. And then now obviously now that I think about it, I have actually played I think Halo 1 and Halo 2. I don't think I ever got around to Halo 3 though. I think I wanted to, but I just never got around to it because I played the Master Chief Collection. Yeah, I did. Still, such a good game. Man, now I'm trying to think of other games that I've sunk a lot of hours into. Hold on. Oh yeah, the obvious one that I just didn't mention. Borderlands. I have played about 100 hours of Borderlands 2. God, I sink so much. I spent like a full summer where I had a couple of sleepless nights because I was just staying up late playing Borderlands 2. Halo 2, by far best. I loved getting like 10 Marines to follow you by spending 2 hours in one mission shoving the ODST Marines. Halo's a fun game to glitch. But yeah, Borderlands. Borderlands is. I don't know how to explain it other than. Imagine. I've never played Fallout. Correction. I've tried getting into Fallout, but I just never could. It's too big of a game for me. I like having. Don't get me wrong. I like open world games, but they're just too big for me. I can't do it. I can't. I've tried, but I can't. My brain can't handle it. I just end up getting confused and sidetracked all the time to the point where I forget what I was supposed to be doing beyond the point of remembering. And like even reading the objectives after a certain amount of time means nothing to me because I'm like, go to this place and do that. I don't know where this place is at all. I'm just kind of lost. Like the one time I played Skyrim, I accidentally got distracted climbing like 3 mountains and then I just forgot what I was supposed to be doing and I just never found a way to get down from the mountains without falling and dying. So I just gave up. Although to be fair, I was playing on the Nintendo Switch, so it didn't run great either. But let me talk a little bit about Borderlands 2, or just Borderlands in general. What about Metal Arm's glitch in the system? On original Xbox. See, I never had an original Xbox. I had a 360 and I had a One, and that was it. And then currently, I do not have a 360 or a One. I just have a computer and a PlayStation 4 and a Nintendo Switch. But I mainly just use the computer and the Switch. I don't really use the PlayStation much. Never was a huge fan of PlayStation. I don't know why. A lot of the games they have just don't appeal to me that much. I think the only reason I got a PlayStation was to play the Spider-Man games, or at the time the Spider-Man game, because there was only one. Yes, I did play Spider-Man. That is the literal reason I bought a PlayStation. Oh man, I've never played God of War. I've played 2 PlayStation games in my life. One of them was Spider-Man, the other is Persona 5. That is all. I think nowadays I mainly use my PlayStation specifically to play Apex Legends with my friends because I tried to play it on computer, but dear God, the matchmaking on console is so much easier. I bought it too and then sold it when I finished it. Yeah, I probably could have done that. However, I didn't want to stop playing those games because Spider-Man is one of those games where I love to come back to it every now and then, just because web swinging and fighting crime every now and then is always just a good way to kill time. I think one day, someday in the future, I'm gonna finally do this crazy thing called buy a capture card, so I can actually play console games on stream. Alright, man, good chatting. I'm gonna try and get to sleep. If I see you around, I'll say hello and watch if I can. Alrighty, that sounds good. You have a fantastic night. And honestly, I'm gonna do the same. I pretty much only kept streaming so I could continue this conversation. I meant to stop like 30 minutes ago, so I will see you guys later.